Are you trying to get promoted? Are you stuck in your current position and don't know how to get to the next level? Well, I've been in that same position where you're feeling a bit lost. You don't know what it takes. There's these like hidden expectations that no one's telling you about. Well, I've had to learn over the years on what it takes to get to the next level. And now that I'm in a manager position and I'm on the other side, helping my team members get promoted, I've seen on both sides what it is that it makes someone to be successful, a candidate to move to the next level. So I'm going to share you what I've learned over the years. Hopefully it's a value to you. If you like this video, don't forget to thumbs it up, like it, and subscribe. You can't expect results overnight. It's going to take time to get to the position where you want to. And that's why it's better to start early on. So the first thing is be proactive. Go out and see what you can learn, what you can expand your current role into. Because that's what other people are looking for, is like, has this person grown out of his current role or not? So volunteer to do other projects, work with people in other teams and see what they're working on and say, hey, can I help you on this? And then the more you're helping others, the more you're going to be seen and heard. And they're going to get a reputation like, wow, that person is really extending himself. That person is reaching out. You're not entitled to a promotion. You have to go out and earn it. And I remember one of my managers told me, he says, no one's going to fight or advance for your career more than yourself. So it really has to be with you. I remember when I was younger, I was just kind of wandering around like, hey, when I'm going to get promoted is a time-based thing. And I didn't know what to do. And I got skipped for promotions. I saw other team members getting promoted. I'm like, what are they doing that I'm not doing? So I had to learn for myself, like, okay, I need to go out and put myself out there. And so there was this one opportunity. We were actually going through a merge with another company. And I took it upon myself to volunteer, like, hey, how can I help? Can I help you over here? And I started putting myself out there, working with other individuals on different teams. And I started to expand out of my current role what I was doing. And because there was a need for it, I just kept on helping over there. The other key thing is to have a good relationship with your manager. Your manager is going to be your best advocate when it comes time for the performance cycle. He's going to look at his team and say, okay, who's been doing really well in their position, who's growing outside of the position that looks like they're a good candidate for a promotion. So having that good relationship with your manager and not just waiting until that year's performance review cycle comes by and say, okay, I want to get promoted. If you're doing that, it's too late. You need to start, like, if your performance review cycle is happening now, you need to be like, what can I do for next year to be ready to go to the next level? And you start those talks. You ask them, well, where's areas that I can improve? Where are areas that the team needs help in? And then what are the skills that you can learn to build yourself up to get to that point? Those are some of the conversations you can have with your manager that will start getting his mind thinking, like, okay, this person, you want to get promoted. Let me see what things I can do to help you get there. And then he'll be keeping that in the back of his head over the course of the year. And then when it comes to that time, he'll be like, oh yeah, I've worked with that person. I know they're ready to get promoted to the next. So what I do with my manager is I meet with them, at least on a quarterly basis, like, hey, here's my career growth plan. This is what I want to get to. This is things I want to start working on. How can you help me? How can we work together so that I can get to the next level? And it's okay to be open with it. Be open with, like, hey, I want to get to here. Help me get there. And if they're a good manager, they're going to want to help you get to that next level. It has to be a business need. Now, this one might be a little bit out of your control, but if you look for it, look for the opportunities that there may be in your company or your team that you can fit into. So I'll tell you, there was, when I was telling you about that merge that happened, there was this need that needed to be filled. Someone needed to help organize and work with the other teams to figure out what we had, what servers were there, and migrate them over to the next company we were landing into. So there was this business need, a great need, important need, so I was able to fill that need. Now, did I have that position yet? No, I didn't, but I worked in it. So when you're working in that position, you're filling the shoes already, as it were. That's a great opportunity feels like, hey, I'm already doing this role and there was this need. How can I now get the title, get the pay for that, what I'm doing already? Those three things were being proactive, having a good relationship with their manager, and looking for the business need there is. And those areas, if you start thinking about them, start taking action on those items, you can start thinking about how you can get to the next level. If you're wondering how to do this, what steps to take, well, just go to the description below, check out the website link I have there, and you'll find a guide that I've put together that can help you in your journey to get promoted.